You think you know everything about your cat? In reality, cats aren't just cute and fluffy creatures who like to sleep, eat, and scratch the couch. They're real travelers, therapists, and even masters of healing. Today, you'll learn 10 facts about cats that will make you see your own cat in a whole new light. Fact 1. A cat purrs not only when happy. When a cat purrs, it seems like she's content, relaxed, and feeling good. But that's not always the case. Purring can be a way to calm themselves. Cats even purr when they're in pain, stressed, or scared. It's similar to how a person might hum to cope with anxiety. Moreover, the vibrations of purring are in the range of 25 to 150 Hz, the same frequency that promotes healing of bones and tissues. Scientists believe purring is a form of self-healing. So if your cat is lying on your lap and purring, it may be a sign not just of love, but that she needs to recover. And you're helping her do that. Fact 2. Every cat has a unique nose print. Humans have unique fingerprints. Cats have unique nose prints. The folds, bumps, and lines on a cat's nose are all different. So much so that, in theory, they could be used to identify the animal, like a passport. Of course, in everyday life, you're unlikely to scan your cat's nose to make sure it's really him and not an imposter. But the fact itself is amazing. Nature doesn't repeat itself. Even among millions of cats, yours is still one of a kind. Have you ever noticed how your cat leaves paw prints? Write about it in the comments and give a like. Fact 3. Cats meow only for humans. If you think cats actively meow to each other, they don't. Adult cats barely use meowing to communicate with each other. They use body language, scent, hissing, or growling. They only meow to humans. Many cats have even learned to produce sounds similar to a baby's cry because humans react faster and more emotionally to those sounds. Basically, your cat speaks to you in a specially developed dialect. Fact 4. Whiskers are high-precision sensors. A cat's whiskers aren't just for looks. They are sensitive vibrissae that detect the slightest air movements. With them, a cat can navigate even in complete darkness. If a cat isn't sure whether it can fit into a narrow space, it will first measure it with its whiskers. And whiskers also help them determine the speed and direction of prey. And yes, if you cut a cat's whiskers, it will literally become disoriented. So no, don't trim them, even if they seem too long. Fact 5. Cats sweat. Only through their paws. Humans sweat all over. Cats sweat only through the pads of their paws. That's why in hot weather or under stress, you might see your cat leaving wet footprints. It's especially noticeable at the vet or in unfamiliar places. Fact 6. Cats can't taste sweet. Give your cat cake and she'll look at it with disdain. Not because she's on a diet, but because she simply can't taste sweet. Cats lack the taste receptor for sweetness. Why? Simple. Cats are carnivores. Their natural diet is meat. They simply don't need to sense sweet things. Even if it seems like your cat is interested in ice cream, it's the fat that's attracting her, not the flavor. Fact 7. A cat can find its way home from hundreds of kilometers away. There are stories that sound like legends, but they're real. Cats that get lost hundreds of kilometers from home and somehow find their way back. How? No one really knows? Maybe they have a built-in compass, or maybe it's an incredible sense of smell and route memory. But the fact is, such cases have been documented, and every time it looks like a small miracle. Yes, your cat may seem lazy and housebound, but inside, there's a navigator better than GPS. Fact 8. Cats have a dominant paw too. Just like humans are right or left-handed, cats have a dominant paw. Some use the right paw more often, others, the left. Interestingly, studies show male cats are more likely to be right-pawed, while females are often left-pawed. Want to check? Put your cat's favorite toy in a jar and see which paw they use to get it out. Fact 9. Cats feel your stress and absorb it. The bond between a cat and a human is stronger than it seems. If you're constantly anxious, worried, or stressed, your cat senses it. She might become irritable, start hiding, eat or sleep poorly. It's like an emotional mirror. And the opposite is also true. A calm, balanced owner helps the cat stay relaxed. So taking care of yourself is also taking care of your furry friend. Fact 10. Cats have lived alongside humans for over 9,000 years. On Cyprus, archaeologists found a burial site, a human and next to them, a cat, together. It's about 9,500 years old. This means cats became part of human life long before the Egyptians, before writing, before what we think of as civilization. At first, they came for the mice near grain stores. But then they stayed. And ever since, they've lived with us, not as pets, but as independent, loyal companions.